I'm Tony, and I have progressive supranuclear palsy. Follow me on my journey. Hello everybody, this is just a quick video update that we put together to talk about my new Permobil F5 VS standing wheelchair. This will definitely improve the ability to make memories, and I will talk a bit about what it can do and show some of the video from the first day. Thanks for watching. When talking about a wheelchair, one of the first things that you need to decide is, can the occupant control it, or must they always have an attendant? Once you have decided on that, you can then search for a wheelchair. I'm going to be discussing the specific benefits of each of the features of my Permobil F5 VS wheelchair. I am grateful that the Veterans Administration thought that I needed this for now and for the future, because I definitely could not justify spending the money on this myself. A wheelchair with seat back lean or seat back tilt can minimize fatigue, reduce pressure ulcers, and assist with patient lifts and transfers. The benefit of elevating and moving your feet in a wheelchair means that you can help reduce edema or swelling from fluid retention. You can minimize pressure ulcers, and you also minimize fatigue from sitting in a position for such a long time. The benefits of tilting in space are to minimize pressure ulcers by helping the patient shift their weight off of the areas of pressure, by reducing edema, which is a pooling of fluids in the limbs. It helps you to minimize fatigue by changing position. It helps reduce back pain by taking some of the pressure off of the back. It enhances the feeling of security when somebody is moving you, because you don't feel like you're going to fall out. It can help with patient lifts and transfers by changing that position to the laying back. And lastly, for many of us, we lose the ability to sit upright, and this will help prevent us from falling forward. The benefits of being able to raise the seat include improved vertical reach, and independence and eye-to-eye contact. The benefits of the anterior tilt or leaning forward function include improved functional reach, reduced pressure ulcers, and access under tables and surfaces. The benefits of a standing functionality in a wheelchair include improved breathing, enhancing your blood flow, reducing pressure ulcers. Because of the support, you can increase your bone density, enhance bladder and bowel function, allowing them to function more normally again. Reduce the spasticity and contractures. Independence and eye-to-eye contact. And lastly, easier and safer transfers once you're standing. The benefits of the ability to lay flat include more accessible personal care, reduce edema or fluid buildup, reducing pressure ulcers, and, as is apparent, the possibility of sleep when needed. Attendant controls weren't demonstrated because we have temporarily removed them. The attendant controls allow my caregiver wife to take control when I am no longer able to drive the vehicle. This can be of help with some of those who can still control things, and then the attendant control when they cannot. Just to wrap up everything, I talked about a lot of functionality on this Permobil F5 VS. And not everything is needed for everybody for every situation. Only you can tell what you need and what is within the ability for you to obtain. Again, this was recommended. This wheelchair was recommended by the kinesiologist at the VA that I see. That is the only reason that I have this version. We might not have had half of these controls if she hadn't recommended it. And now, just a treat of a little 35 second view of a super sped up road trip in this wheelchair. It's my very first.